Watch SE in both gold starlight and gray midnight in the 40mm band size. It's $15 off, down to $400 until the 24th of July. So you can see it here. This must be the gray and midnight. So the gray is the band kind of around, or I guess at the part of the watch itself, and then this is the band is the midnight. So the SE watch is aluminum. There's the 40mm case, and it's swim proof for these ones. They do come in the 44mm, but they're not on sale. There's a retina display, over 30% larger than Series 3. Then down here it says high and low heart rate notifications, irregular heart rhythm notification, access to Apple Fitness, emergency SOS, fall detection, and international emergency calling. And then this one is GPS compatible, not cellular. MacBook Pro 14-inch. It has the Apple M1 Pro chip and Liquid Retina XDR display. So there's two sales. So the first one is in space gray. It's 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of memory. This one has an instant rebate of $175, bringing it down to $3,375. So there's also space gray and silver. They're both 16 gigabytes of RAM and 512 gigabytes of memory. They're $145 off, down to $2,695, and both of these are good until the 24th of July. So this must be the space gray. The only thing that I can see here is that it does say that it has up to 21 hours of battery life for Mac notebooks. If I can find it online, I will link them in the description box below. So MacBook Pro 16-inch, this has Apple M1 Pro chip and the Liquid Retina XDR display. So in space gray, you can get it with 16 gigs of RAM and 1 terabyte of memory. This one has $45 off, down to $3,795. Or you can get it in silver and space gray, 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of memory for $82 off, and it's $3,468. And these are good until the 24th of July. So I'm thinking this is the silver color because it's a lot lighter than the other one. And then again, the MacBooks have up to 21 hours of battery life. MacBook Air 2021. This has a 13.3-inch screen size. It has the Apple M1 chip, and then it comes in gold. There's 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of memory, and it is $85 off, down to $1,345. Now this is the last one in our store, so you can see it here. There's no extra information for this one other than they have the 21 hours, up to 21 hours of battery life, but this one is in gold only, and this is the last one in our store. It may be on sale in your local store for the same price, but here, unfortunately, this is the only one. iPad mini, it's a 6th generation Wi-Fi. They have it in space gray or purple. There's 64 gigs of memory. They're $25 off, down to $695. So you can see it here. I'm not quite sure what this one is because it's kind of got a purple cast to it, but it could very well be gray. The lights are making it look a little bit different. For the iPad minis, they have the 8.3 Liquid Retina display, True Tone and wide color. There's the A15 Bionic chip with a 6-core CPU and a 5-core GPU. They have a 12 megapixel wide back camera and a 12 megapixel ultra wide front camera with center stage. There's USB-C, Wi-Fi 6, which is that one, it's not the 5G. And then there's Touch ID to unlock and pay with your fingertip. And then the storage is 64 gigs on the one there. And then it does work with the Apple Pencil 2nd generation and the Bluetooth keyboards. And then there's the iPad Air. It's a 5th generation Wi-Fi 10.9-inch screen. It comes in purple or blue. It's 64 gigs of memory. It's $30 off, down to $850 until the 24th of July. So you can see it here, and this one is obviously in blue. So I think the iPad mini is in purple. There's not a huge difference between the colors, probably when you turn it over more so, but just seeing from the side, definitely the blue is brighter. So iPad Airs have the 10.9-inch Liquid Retina display, True Tone and wide color. They have an M1 chip, an 8-core CPU and an 8-core GPU, a 12 megapixel wide back camera, 12 megapixel ultra wide front camera with center stage. Then there's USB-C, Wi-Fi 6, so those ones are Wi-Fi, not the 5G. Touch ID to unlock and pay with your fingertip. And then this one has the storage of 64 gigs, and they are compatible with the Apple Pencil 2nd generation, Smart Keyboard Folio, and Magic Keyboard as well. SideNet iPhone 13 case and glass screen guard. It was originally $40 and now it's $29.96. So it has an Aero Shield clear case, and that comes with the shock absorbing corners, and it's slim and lightweight design, and then it has the optic shield. So this is made from tempered Japanese glass and retains flawless touchscreen sensitivity. So that's the actual screen protector. So the case itself comes with anti-yellowing technology and a 2-year warranty. And then the screen protector is oil and smudge resistant and has scratch and resistant technology and a 2-year warranty as well.